Welcome back. Now in this lecture, you're gonna learn how to create a Facebook page custom audience. Now there are several benefits to this. Number one, you can create a custom audience without having a website and without having an email list. Number two, it is a fantastic way to build social proof, right? Now if you have a lot of people who follow your Facebook page, that is going to be a lot of great reputation for your brand. That's known as social proof. And then number three, if you're looking to do brand awareness ads, well, then you want to make sure that all of the people who enjoy your Facebook page are actually excluded. So that means that we can grab everyone who's been interacting with our Facebook page, turn them into a custom audience, and then when we do our brand awareness ad, we can exclude all of those people, right? Because they've already interacted with our Facebook page, that means they're already aware of our brand. So we want to exclude them. Let me show you what I mean. So let's just dive in. Alright, so here we are once again, and I think we are becoming masters of creating custom audiences, right? So we're gonna click on custom audience again, and we're actually going to skip instant experience. And the reason for that is simple. It's nothing special. It's super simple. It has two very simple options. And if you know how to set up the others, and especially if you know how to set up events, this is nothing new under the sun whatsoever. You already know how to do that one. So we're not going to waste our time on it. We're going to move on to Facebook page instead. It has a couple of more options in here, right? So first of all, as usual, include people who meet any of the following criteria. Fantastic. And then we have everyone who engaged with your page in the past 365 days. Now, first of all, this is a great audience to do ads to, because if you're selling specific stuff or if you have a certain service, well, those are going to be the people who are interested in that. So that means that those are going to be the people who is a great idea to advertise to as well. So this would be fantastic to just use and to create a custom audience from. Now, it's also a fantastic idea to exclude people like this and then exclude everyone who engaged with your page, because if you have an exclusion audience and then you create an ad and then you add in this exclusion custom audience, well, that means that if you're doing brand awareness, you're not wasting your money on advertising for brand awareness to people who are already aware of your brand. Now, the idea of brand awareness is that people should learn about your brand. But if people are engaged with your Facebook page, they already know your brand. So to create these as an excluded custom audience is a genius idea and something that you might want to do if you're ever going to use brand awareness, right? I'm going to remove this for now. So there are a couple of more options. You can do anyone who visited your page. Now that's going to be fantastic, for example, to use this, because if you take, for example, anyone who visited your page, and then you go ahead and you take exclude people, and then you take another action, for example, people who engage with any post or ad, well, then you're only targeting those people who visited your page but did not engage with any post or ad. So now suddenly we have a custom audience, which would be perfect to have build social proof with, especially if you have a large following already, because these people already know your page. So chances are they're going to be a very cheap audience. At the same time, these people did not engage. So it's probably going to be quite easy to make them engage if you create an ad that is going to lure them in, if you're effective enough with your ad design, right? So this is going to be one of those ways. So always think about how you can target and then exclude in order to get your will forward. So if you want to have only the people who visited but did not engage, in order to get more people to engage, this is a perfect targeting, right? Now let's remove this one. And now we have some more. We have people who engage with any post or ad. Now these are going to be engaged people. Perfect if you want to do some sort of upsell. People who clicked any call to action button, even more engaged people. Fantastic, right? People who send a message to your page. Fantastic. Loyal customers, you can do a lot of things to those. And then people who saved your page or any post. Again, these are very engaged customers. So it's completely going to depend on what your goal is, what kind of custom audience that you want for what purpose. Now, all of these are worthwhile individual custom audiences, especially if you have a large enough following on your Facebook page, right? Now, if you do not have a large following, you probably want to use everyone who engaged with your page, because that is going to be grabbing in a lot of people. And then we're going to go within the past 365 days. Now we're going to name Facebook page engagement custom audience. There we go. I don't think I spelled that right. Engagement. There we go. And then I'm just going to click on create audience. and then we're done. And then we just click on done and we're done. It's really quick, really simple, and super powerful. The key is, as you can see, to have large enough audiences, right? So you need to make sure that you grow these, but until you do, we're going to be using lookalike audiences, and we're going to go through that in a couple of lectures. But until then, let's continue. See you in the next lecture.